Hello, and I just want to thank you so much for my check-in registration volunteers for this Easter Sunday, first of all. It is greatly appreciative, and this has been my vision for some time, to move the registration somewhere separate, because we are missing a lot of visitors that come. I mean, there's so many kids, new kids that come in and out of the nursery that I can't keep track of because we're just missing those visitors. It needs to be concentrated on. So just first of all, I just thank you for your time, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of some information on what we're going to be doing for Easter Sunday for our registration. We're going to have a separate registration table for the CL Kids and CL Kids Junior outside, and that is from 0 through 5th grade. And we will have 2 registration sheets. One registration sheet will say CL Kids K through 5th registration, and there will be another separate sheet that will say CL Kids Junior 0 to 4 years. We do have separate sign-in sheets just so that at the end of the check-in time, those sheets can be taken to the teachers in the classrooms, and they can have that for checkout time, so they can know which kids are in the class to check that off, to go by. So that's why we have that. So there'll be a table outside, and so you guys will need to be ready. Check-in time is always 15 minutes before the start of each service, and so you guys will need to be out there. Just make sure that you're greeting each person that comes to that table. Just explain to them. The sign-in sheet is very, very simple. We just did our sheet that we've been using the past few weeks. Just has the child's name, which is going to be next. There's going to be numbers on the left-hand side that coordinate with each child. So the parent will need to fill out, if they have more than one child, they will need to fill that out separately on each line so that each child gets a separate number. That number is going to be on a number tag with that information on it. So what they're going to do is they're going to put their child's full name, their full name. Next to that is a space. If they're a visitor, they need to check that. And if there's any allergies, they need to check that also. If they are a visitor, please pay close attention to this, because this is what we are missing. We need each and every person that's a visitor to fill out a registration card. We have registration cards for CL Kids that will say CL Kids K through 5th registration, and also CL Kids Junior, which is 0 to 4. If they can fill one out for each of their children, that would be awesome. Just make sure that you get those. So they will sign in, they'll fill that card out, then they're going to put that same information, basically the same information goes on the number tag. The child's full name, the parent's full name, and there's also information on that tag that they can check. For instance, if they're in nursery and their child takes a bottle in the next 30 minutes, there's a space for bottle on there. If they have any allergies, they can write any information in the extra space provided. If there's a visitor, there's also a place on the tag to check visitor. It's a very awesome way to keep track of our especially our new visitors, because we can see on that tag that they're a visitor. It's going to be really awesome, and we're hoping that it's going to provide great communication, as well as we're going to use these numbers just in case we need to get in contact with the parent during the service. It will go up on our screen. So if you can just explain the process to them, then after they get the tag filled out, it will go on the child's back, and you will give them the number. You will give the number. There's a separate number that's on a sticky tag that will go to the parent, and they need to present that at the door, at the classroom where their child is checked in at checkout time. So just explain to them that when they're ready to pick up their child, just go to the class and present the numbered tag so that they can pick up their child, and we'll bring their child to the door with their belongings. So it's pretty self-explanatory. So if you guys could just be ready. We're also going to have one of you stay 15 minutes past the service starts. So if service starts at 9:30, we will have someone stand there till at least 9:45 for check-in, because we are missing a lot of kids. Now that my class has grown, I'm needing my group leader in there to help me with the remote control and with the kids. So we're needing extra volunteers. So if we can just have someone out there ready to check in any of those extra ones that come in, and we need all of our greeters, everyone on board. Just make sure that you know exactly where to point them if they have any questions of where the classroom is. Just make sure that they get to the class and that they know we all just need to work together on this. I'm going to be out there too, so I can talk to the parents. I can show them to the class if they need to know where to go. If you guys have seen our new logo, CL Kids Junior and CL Kids, it's really awesome, and we're excited about all these things that we're going to be doing. So we're really excited. I just want to thank you guys again for helping me for the check-in, the registration part. It is just a great help. Also, please just make sure that it's a parent or a guardian that's signing them in, and explain to them that that parent or guardian that signed them in will need to have the tag, and that's gonna release their child. So we have in the past had other people try to check on a child, and it can't just be like a random person. It's got to be the parent or the guardian. Someone that's going to be responsible to come get that child, and they need the number tag. So if we can just explain that to them, I will also have this kind of written out for you for some points, and I'll be there too. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of a guide. So and I just wanted to say thanks again. So if you guys have any questions, just call me or email me. And I will see you guys on Easter Sunday. Thanks again, guys.